in this replayed memory within the tower, you were explained that the tower plays its tricks, its ability to use the different rooms within Pandemonium to recreate an environment for these primals. Pandemonium seems to play by its own rules most of the time. But the wording was strange. You were told that these rooms would be created in the memories of these primals and before, but you are now thrown into a strange predicament, reliving a memory, figuring out who this primal is to be and what the cause of primalization was. And that found you in the deep woods in Asclepia. You found the much younger version of an older friend. And while being shown around a bit, you were introduced to a childhood friend of his, Sophia. In the midst of the conversations, an older man had walked into the tower. He holds a presence to him. As he looks directly in your direction towards Sophia and asks her what she's doing, not attending to her duties at the chapel. And that's where we pick back up. Sophia, I wanted to know why you're not at the church attending to your duties. And it's around that time where you would be practicing the ritualistic traditions. And his eyes kind of turn towards the rest of you. I'm sorry, I didn't know we had guests.
Confirmed that everyone kind of seems scared of him, right? At least of our two buddies.
There seems to be some nerves, yes. They do seem a little more tensed up now.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Sorry to intrude. And I do that little bow thing that the lady tried to do to me outside, where like I kind of cup my hands in an orb shape and bow. Hope it means something.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Good vibes.
Is there a reason for your attendance here? This building is under construction and is not accessible to the outside until it's finished. It's dangerous for civilians to be in here.
I apologize. More so, myself and my compatriots here were curious. I accidentally distracted Miss Sophia. Purely my fault.
May I ask for your identity? None of you have presented yourselves.
God, what was it called? Hold on.
You're the seat of balance.
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that.
Don't eat it.
The cat is stealing a bead.
No.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
eat that.
Okay.
The cat's trying to make a bead lizard.
Okay.
Crystal's the seat
What-
of balance. If she needs it, I'll telepathically say it.
I'm looking for the chair title. The seat is okay.
you're-
Then yeah.
Yeah,
This-
you're the seat of balance.
That's Sabine, but I'm not Sabine. Apologies. My name is. Hello. What are you doing? I'm gonna fight a cat, guys. Okay. Castilla is having the mental battle of her life with a cat in her head.
It
Rowan,
happens.
you're not helping right now. Okay. My name is Castilla. I'm the new seat of balance, and I look towards my friends as if queuing. Go ahead. There's no consequences, right?
There's never any.
This will step ahead, and give kind of like a polite little bow, like partial bow. It's honestly more of a nod of the head. Hello, my name is Stella. I am the seat of balance's aide, and these are our guards.
Guys, we're so getting arrested.
Look, if Victor and I don't look like guards, I don't know what it does.
Well, listen.
I mean, Victor
I
is currently
handpicked.
Victor is also like in armor, so like that does help with the vibe.
We're 2 foot tall, Victor.
It's fine.
We're so
We can-
professional, guys. We're so professional.
Victor has a staff.
Look,
But also, our soul auras or whatever the fuck they are awful. This man's gonna
Nobody-
get us in 2
Listen,
seconds.
Oh, for sure.
Our visual vibes are like do not matter in comparison to our arcane auras. So like,
It's
Yeah, we're
honestly,
fucked. play it up.
Spiss has high charisma. She will keep to the lie.
Play it up, guys. Play it up.
She'll stick to the bit.
Oh god.
I would like Castilla to make a persuasion. With
Can I
advantage.
argue advantage with Spin?
I did say with advantage.
God. Alright, guys, first roll of the night. Place your bets. We're still
You
gonna have
can
a bad
do it.
time.
You got this.
I got cat belly. We should be good.
Good vibes only.
yo,
Oh,
the
yeah.
ultimate good luck
Oh. I hate rolling performances, Castilla. That's a 10 with advantage.
It's fine. Maybe he's really
It's fine.
badly at insight.
Castilla looks like she's sweating a bit, but that could maybe be argued due to the forest temperature.
I cannot wait till I get Flash of Genius. Cannot wait till I get
What?
Flash of Genius as an artificer. Also, what do you mean? What do you say about electrocuted?
I said Spiss
I'm
can
getting
electrocute
electrocuted?
him on the way
Execute
past.
him.
Just a
Why?
It's fine.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
Oh yes, Spiss will definitely be able to carry us in this lie.
You see a look of confusion at the start and intrigue.
I don't like this man being intrigued in me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He can go away.
It is bizarre to have one of the seats of provocation here, I must say.
Why does the name keep changing?
And your balance, are you?
Can I input check?
He don't believe you.
I would like to see if this man knows.
He kind of looks down at the mask. Well, you all
Oh,
seem.
shit, didn't mean to do advantage,
roll
sorry.
insight.
That's 16. Because I want to know, am I made? Does this guy know?
It definitely seems like he's questioning you a lot. Like,
Right.
How cooked are we?
We've been had.
Listen, if it's anybody, it's him. We're in a memory, but also, oh god.
as much as the lack of professionalism is throwing me off guard, there is no duplicating that relic. And I doubt you were able to best the previous seat of balance in some sort of combat with the amount of ether you have.
Castilla's gonna do the polite political smile of buddy, stop talking. The smile she's had to practice since childhood of yes, I'm totally not mad right now.
Fine.
Right.
Sophia, once you're done with Castilla,
You
and
said with such this.
and my son, you return yourself to the church. Don't be late. Your mother is starting her inauguration. And it would not be ideal if her daughter wasn't present, considering that you would be the next in line.
Guys, we might know who the person is now.
And he begins to walk off towards the upper floors. Fenris kind of speaks up after he's far enough in the distance. All right, I guess that's as much of an okay I'm gonna get to showing you guys around.
Rourke's gone, right?
Yeah, he's pretty far now. He's gone up the stairs a bit. He seems to be approaching the workers.
He's he always that charming, shall we say?
Oh, my father's a rough man. He's he's my dad.
Uh-huh.
Amazing description.
And he's busy very often. I don't get to see him that much. Yeah, I mean he's just a much more serious individual. So honestly, your guess is as good as mine. But he seems in a good mood. He gave us.
That's a good mood.
Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I'd hate to see him in a bad mood.
Let's not test that for everyone's sake. How does Sophia look?
She's calmed down now. She's definitely she's calmed down, but she's definitely like, breathing, trying to get her breath in control.
Sophia,
Yes,
are you okay?
I'm fine. I just didn't know today was such a busy day.
We're not keeping you from anything, are we? I mean, he sounded kind of, you know. We'd hate to get you in trouble.
It seems like I can hang around for a little bit. If not, he would have probably just been a little more firm on telling me to go back.
To this ceremony of
Yes.
some description.
Yeah, I'm practicing for, well, like I've said, to be a shrine maiden of sorts. My mother and I are one of the few pure elven races left. Old, or supposedly the line kind of cut off before the war. The only one of us is me, my mom, and Fenris's mom.
Out of character, does it not concern anybody else that Rorik has married the only other?
Oh yeah, it's if anyone's seen
Yeah,
My Hero, it's giving Big Endeavor vibes.
it's giving me Final Fantasy VII Ancients Must Continue vibes, and I don't but Castilla doesn't, so. Either way, she's still a little creeped out by that man.
So this thing that your mom is doing, is this like a celebration thing?
Kind of. It's been a pretty old tradition, though until we came along, things have changed, obviously, since there weren't any other pure elves. We're treated very well, for the most part. It's in respect to Raktika.
Oh.
She's the goddess of the elven kind. Apparently, having us as pure elves during the rituals would bring much fortune. What's strange to me is why Fenris's mom doesn't attend most of the time. But apparently, and Fenris kind of speaks up, my mom's not... She's a survivor of that time. So I don't know. Her ether's never really been the same for quite a while. So my father tends to keep her away from anything involving high ether aptitude.
This celebration ritual, it's a relatively new thing, or has this been happening quite a while for you and your mom?
My mom's been the maiden for quite a long time. I'm in practice to be the next one.
Mhm.
Eventually, she will have a graduation and be able to retire so that I can take her place.
That's nice. Retirement.
Yeah.
And
Oh, go ahead.
I don't want to cut you off, Beggars. You're somewhat looking forward to it? Not at all. This isn't a trick question. I'm not testing you. Although that sounds like a test now that I've said it. It's not. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. I've only ever been practicing for this. I don't know. It's just it's the thing I've been.
It kind of is what it is.
Yeah, this
Right.
is really what I've been taught since I could remember.
Makes sense. I mean, I suppose if you were, told like you were going to be something your entire life, and then you can't really think about being anything other than what everybody's told you that you should be.
This makes it like a face at that, and then very quickly tries to hide it.
Fenrir speaks up. Well, I shouldn't waste the time. We have the time. I can show you around some of the most interesting places here in this side of the Fae. We have the ocean's not too far off, so that's cool. The ocean's always real nice to look at. I'm not much of a good swimmer though, so I don't really get close to that. We have a shrine to one of the other Fae gods. Much older god. They're not really prayed to as much very often, but the shrine is very beautiful, so very natural. I also have well, the city's still being built, so the bazaar I can show you too, but it's probably not as populated as it would be if you've returned later at some point. Whatever you guys are interested in seeing first.
I mean, I think it would be nice to see kind of your town at work, like where's kind of where everybody likes to gather, like to kind of see it alive, you know? So what would you recommend if I wanted to, people watch, so to speak?
People watch. I guess the bazaar is your best bet. Nobody really apparently during the building stuff really travels outside right now because they're so busy. But it does give me and Sophia the free reign to kind of sneak out sometimes. But yeah,
Well, then you can sneak away. If you two wish to. I mean, I'm not going to snitch.
no, I want to show you around. You're you're one of the three seats that we there's not a it's not very often we get this kind of company. I actually I'm hoping to perhaps one day prove myself enough
Oh no.
to be one of the three seats.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my god.
I'm starting to
Ah.
actually have an idea of where the mask came from.
I am
Ooh.
too. I am
Do we,
too, guys.
Do we have some competition, maybe?
Oh, balance is not the one I would probably go for. Your this out of all three of the seats, yours is the most important, and it's a lot of pressure. It would be a lot of pressure.
So which one does intrigue you then?
I don't know. Honestly, you don't really get to choose which one you get assigned to. The previous seat owner tends to choose their successor, considering that you guys are on a different level. Some theorize or rumors say that perhaps it comes from visions or a feeling or something of the sorts. You know, there have been seat members who are who've come from rags, talentless. Some may say, only to further prove themselves worthy of such a position. It is quite a interesting position to have. You're loved by the people and trusted in your judgment most of the time, to the point where even the higher ups in the politics seats tend to have to, how do I say, at the very least adhere to your opinion on things before moving forward with anything. And that's an important role. It's kept the order of everything to be peaceful for most of the case. That other than the unfortunate rising of the primal problem, but that's beyond the three seats' control.
That still didn't answer the question. Sorry. If you were to be a seat, which one do you think you'd be?
Probably conflict.
That's a little fitting, huh? Just like, I'm taking it.
I think the three seats hold positions that carry the weight of everyone. They have these hopes and dreams of the people on their backs. And I don't know if I could be quiet about that conflict tends to get a bad name because they start a lot of, well, it's in their name, a lot of conflict, a lot of initiate a lot of or they're initiators, but it is within their actions that they tend to reveal the dark of everything, the dirt, the truth. And that's why the 3 seats wouldn't really work without the other 2, without peace and balance.
Like one can't exist without the others.
Pretty much.
Yeah. One would think that perhaps just conflict and peace would be enough to counter each other, but they're at each other's throats a lot of the time. Which is why I personally would not go for the seat of balance. They tend to hold the highest responsibility, being the balance of everything, including the other 2 seats. They also tend to travel alone most of the time, which is, I'm surprised you have a group with you. It's not by choice. It just tends to be that case.
I like to shake things up a bit. Like you said, something cannot exist without the others. Or balance can't exist without the other 2, and all of them vice versa. Having multiple perspectives on things is helpful.
Okay. Well, to the bazaar, I guess, if you want to people watch. Yeah.
I just want to hug him so bad.
I know.
Oh God, it's making some sense for his character. Oh no.
Oh no, it's all coming together.
Anyways, I gotta go get the chickens in, so you guys enjoy walking to the bazaar.
Thanks. Oh God.
Assistant Spiss to the taking over. This is the real reason Spiss is the assistant.
Castilla just stops talking randomly. It's okay. She had a cough the other day. No, I can still hear. Do you want me to keep my mic on or no? Can I go kill chickens? We'll try mic on and see what happens. Come help Rowan.
So Fenris leads you to the bazaar. As he said, it looks like it's still currently under construction. There are a few vendors here and there. They tend to be mostly vendors that sell produce, because produce is necessary more than anything most of the time. Fruits, vegetables, other vendors that sell their hunt, the meats and stuff. And you see some bizarre creatures, bits and pieces from things that you've just never seen before. Meats in colorations that you couldn't even imagine. And everyone's just kind of doing their thing. There's emotion to it. There's a balance to the life here. The individuals are going around and just.
Are there dogs in this universe too?
Yes, they are. They are
Nice.
dogs as well. They're just going around doing their thing, you know. There's no real animosity or sneakiness that you can see. It almost feels like everyone here tends to work together. The elves look as you would expect, mostly of wood elf of a what elf race tends to be around here, but you see some hive elves and dark elves here as well. You noticed the distinct differences of what one of these older elves tend to have, this race existent before the war. And the most distinct difference is the silver coloration of their hair. Sophia has a very silver hair to her, and it is a platinum almost. So this is the bazaar.
It's peaceful, yeah.
Of course, there's not a lot of conflict almost anywhere, really. The biggest issue, I would say, is the primal problem. Yeah. Sometimes there'll be disputes, but violence tends to be less of the solution to these things. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people here are trying to roll back into the normacy since we moved from place to place.
Understandable. That shouldn't exactly be surprised. That likely the most intense conflict seen here is an argument about pricings.
Do you get a lot of problems with like primal activity in the area, or does it seem to calm down since you moved most recently?
We didn't move because of a primal issue. We moved because some of the chaotic forces had ripped into our area, which is strange. We have defensive maneuvers mechanisms for them. There's a ethereal dome around our cities usually. It is a device created by my mother's creation. Back in the olden days, they had a lot of these strange, powerful devices, which is part of the reason why there was conflict back then as well. The gods didn't like it very much, but the field generator is one of them, and it tends to keep out most things. Especially it's tailored towards the forces of chaos. The Titans' forces, I mean. But something must have happened, and we had a bit of a takeover. But the primal issue itself doesn't really tend to come here to the Fae very often, really. There isn't abundance of ether crystals that are growing within this side of the Fae. Also, most people here in the Fae tend to believe in gods that aren't, already formed, materialized. We believe in gods that may or may not actually be gods existent. Most primals tend to apparate through through culty mannerisms of worship.
Yeah. Wow, that's good. That's good. Check that one off the old list of things we're checking for.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay, that's great.
Give him a thumbs up.
Spiss, for the show of it,
It's
gives
still a-
Cersei a very unimpressed look and makes a semi-dramatic check in air.
Castilla's face palming. She's not even hiding it. She's face palming.
That was your job. Right.
Yep. You're doing great. That was for a different thing.
Very excited. This is my first job. I'm creating a narrative of my own.
Duck is desperately trying to figure out what everyone has against Cersei and probably doesn't want to get this poor girl fired.
Secretly, he's like thinking, oh god, what is she talking about? Why did she just give me a thumbs up? Feels guilty. She's so shit at her job.
It's like seeing that minimum wage employee at a job who's really bad at their job, but like they're so happy and bubbly and everything that you're like, you don't want to say that they're bad at their job, so you're just
You just
like,
accept it.
You're just kind of
You
sitting there
accept
nodding.
bad service.
Yeah, because you're like,
Everyone's just accepting. This whole little group is like the weirdest people they've ever met, but they also don't want to insult anybody because obviously they're here for a reason, guys.
So where would you guys like to see next?
While we're in the bazaar, can I just take a quick kind of a glance around? I feel like we kind of know, or at least I feel like we have a vibe on who we need to pay attention to, but is there anyone else kind of look around that does not fit the mold of we're all peaceful here, we're just having a shop, you know, like the vibe that they're putting out? Is there anyone that's kind of like off from that idyllic?
Perception check. Go for it.
Oh, what dice are we gonna use, guys? Pink, green, or purple?
purple.
Someone yell.
Purple.
Purple.
Oh, we all chose purple. It's gonna be horrendous if this rolls like shit. Let's find out.
No, that was comedy at that point.
Oh, it rolled like shit.
No, you can't say that.
Damn it.
It's a natural 2.
Mm.
So
It's better than a
plus
nat 1.
5. Better than a nat 1, that's true. So a 7.
I will say no.
Everyone looks chill. Everyone looks
I
so
don't know.
happy to be here.
Oh god, is this a paradise situation?
Yeah. All is
Or
Always happy here.
Since it's a memory, rose-tinted glasses.
True.
Oh god, don't, Owen.
Oh no.
Hit him with the Barovia, all is well here.
That's really sweet and really sad.
There is no war in Das things say.
Where to next? Where to next, Reverend Leader? Another shit bow that she hasn't mastered at all.
Emily's thinking, hold on. He mentioned the ocean, but I feel like we don't need to go to the ocean. This is Emily talking, not Castilla.
We could go to the
Unless Darcy reads into her brain, then this is absolutely Castilla.
talked about the library
There's the
before.
church and the library. He wanted to go to the library. He had mentioned that.
He wants
Library
to show you
seems
his
fun.
favorite book.
You had mentioned a library? Is
Brett,
that something you wanted to do, or?
I mean, I could show you the library. It's pretty cool. There's not really much to learn there. I've read all the books at least 5 times over. But it's neat.
I mean,
If time permits, it would be nice to see it.
For sure.
Maybe we could donate a book or 2. And then you would have another 2 books to read 5 times over, unfortunately.
Well, that's a lot to think of.
Yeah.
It's a little too exciting for me.
Oh God. Is he being serious?
Yes.
Whole wheat bread.
Oh
That's
God.
too spicy for me. He's
Castilla
adorable.
was sitting here joking. Castilla's first thought was, yeah, let's donate some books. And then her second thought is, oh God, we only have the smart books.
That is too spicy.
As soon as Castilla said
That's
that,
too
Edith
much.
just kind of like stared at Castilla like, are you shitting me right now?
I mean,
Castilla didn't think about it until she said it.
Victor's got a decent amount, but
And they're all about our universe.
Yeah, and it's also
Or
memory
his
so
sister.
Still.
nation that doesn't exist, person that doesn't exist, dragons that I have no idea if they exist. Etiquette.
I mean, we could hypothetically show
for this place.
You would.
We could show Castilla's journal for shits and giggles, but then he might see older him in there and be like, "Yo, what's going on?"
You guys may not remember, but you do know dragons exist because
Evil dragon man.
Red's whole thing was that he had to stop the dragon war. Yeah.
And Bob has a dragon.
Dragons, guys, dragons. We're missing the point.
I have 2 books I could donate.
What 2 books?
Dragons and the origins of chromatic and metallic dragons and differences in their nature, and the Bible for Baphomet.
The Bible.
Just the Bible.
The Bible. Just casually, the Bible. That could be fun, even if it's a memory.
One's included in every drawer.
Spiss has a book about the
This says the Bible. Luke.
The haunting stick heist.
A place that doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist,
guys.
Yeah.
I have curses in Stig Heist.
Another place that
Hold
doesn't
on.
exist. Yay!
I have Feywild artifacts. I have Origin of Curses and the Pantheon. That's gonna Phenomenons of Stig Heist. Those are the books I got.
Exploring a place that doesn't exist.
Oh, and
It's fantasy. It's make believe.
I have the Prince and Handmaiden, but smut book.
Yeah, let's not do that.
It'll be too much for him.
And I think Castilla
Yeah.
has the Spray of the Sea smut book.
Castilla does have that book, yes. She does have Spray of the Sea.
Once the library has been mentioned telepathically, I'm just gonna say I don't know how this memory works because it seems to know a lot of stuff. But if it's a memory of somebody who never went to the library, will these books have words in them or will they just be empty books? How much does this memory know? And nobody can reply because I'm telepathic. That would look weird.
We have our earrings.
Yeah, but we have to talk out loud for that.
Yeah, we have to talk out loud.
Yeah.
You do have to whisper. Damn it.
Oh, this is so fun. Nobody can reply to me because you all look really weird, but I can talk into your heads constantly, and you can do nothing about it. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. That would be very annoying. And even I'm not that bad.
Stella raises her hand in the motion that obviously means hideous laughter, threateningly.
Look. It's a wisdom save.
She's not casting it. She just has the motions ready.
Okay.
I'm not clear if Guk or Sophia or anyone sees her doing this, by the way.
I won't. I'll stop. It's just funny to think about. Could you silence my thoughts? Okay, I'm done.
I will admit Castilla does look like she's trying not to laugh herself.
But still, my point still stands. Does the universe know what is written in the books?
I have no fucking clue.
I'm curious if
Castilla shrugs.
I'm excited to find out. I want to know how much this knows. And Cersei wants to know how much this universe knows. If it's a memory recreation.
All right. Well, you're at the library.
Yippee,
It is
morning.
this large building that fits the same motif of these silver metallics, accentuated by the golden metals around it. It's hard to describe the architecture for this place. It's very much yeah, it's hard to describe. It is very base. It's definitely looks like a metal building, and the details are all straight. They're
Very geometric.
yeah. It's like looking at a at the linings and coating or a chip. The lines are purposeful. They're not for design. They seem to be placed there geometrically. Yeah. As you enter the library, it is somewhat what to be expected. The design of a library is not very different in here, though the shelves are large and the tomes tend to be pretty big. So this is the library. I mean, there's some of my favorite books are the books about the gods. It's fun to learn about them since they're not really around anymore. There's also some books that kind of mentioned what people know about the pre-war era. The agriculture ones are interesting as well. Sometimes I tried planting at some point. I'm not very good at it.
No.
There's books about base magics and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to learn here. Though I would say I'm starting to kind of crave more diverse information. A lot of these things tend to still fall into the scope of things to know in here in the Fae, as opposed to like I want to know about further on. I'm also interested in things I'm not supposed to read. I'm forbidden.
Oh no!
Tomes of sorts. I feel like the most interesting knowledge are the things that people tend to keep hidden away.
Yeah, I mean, forbidden knowledge is always, a sweet songstress. I just want to find out what it says, though it's obviously a little bit more dangerous because most people don't need to read it or know about it.
As you're passing through the like aisles, actually, let me roll. I would like to know.
Oh, turn order. Somebody's gonna attack us, guys. Yeah.
Okay. Victor, you feel something grab you and pull you into one of the aisles.
Our guard, no.
Oh wait, I hope it's Rebecca.
Oh, it could be.
As you're pulled into one of the aisles, Victor, you kind of stumble a bit back and you turn around. You see before you a shorter individual, white hair. They have it almost. It's kind of cut in a bob, but it's flared on the edges of it to kind of come up a little bit more. I forgot what that hairstyle is called.
Mullet?
Pixie cut?
Maybe I think it's like a 60s haircut, if I remember correctly.
A bob.
A bob.
No, don't bark. Don't bark.
She's wearing what looks like to be kind of like a ballerina dress.
Adorable.
And she speaks to you. What are you doing here?
Am I not supposed to be here, or
Technically, yeah, you're not supposed to be here.
sorry, you say that in the way you say that. I have. Who are you? I get the feeling that you think you know me.
Oh, I know
Mistake
you
me.
and the rest of them. Look, quiet, all right? And she kind of looks past the aisle as you guys are like slowly walking ahead. It's me. I know I look younger. It's Anastasia.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
What the fuck?
It's mom.
Mom!
Mom, it's mother!
What are you
Technically.
doing?
Mom!
What are you doing in here in a memory? You must, and she kind of like taps at your chest. No, you're real.
Well, Victor looks up and down the aisle to make sure, see if anyone's actually there. Make sure no one's like listening in.
Yeah, they're a little ahead. Fenris seems to be talking to them about one of the books he likes to read. This book tells you about how interesting growing corn is.
Oh.
Oh god.
It is absolutely
Oh.
fascinating.
Castilla's enthralled.
I'm passively growing the plant that he's talking about.
Spiss is reading it out loud.
All right, I can't talk to you like this in front of my brother, or else he's going to be like, "Why is my sister so conscious, or so not into tea time with her?"
Oh my god.
Oh, she tea time with dolls kind
I
of
love her.
gal.
Oh, she ropes her brother into tea parties. I love it.
Amazing.
Alright, the reason we are here is for this memory is connected to someone who is a primal. So we are here to try and not stop it, but help the person who is the primal, and that.
That makes sense. That explains the ether being pocketed.
Where is it being pocketed?
Here.
In
I'm-
in the
what?
town itself, or
No, you. Sorry. I don't mean to speak like you don't know things. And you should know, but you shouldn't, because things like that don't work with you guys in your realm. I don't know if you remember, but I'm not supposed to be alive. We, as individuals with large amounts of ether, when we pass on, the ether gets sent back into the live stream. We stay kind of like an afterlife for people who do not believe in gods or not favored by them. Well, part of that space within the stream is being pocketed. And I'm stuck reliving this damn memory.
All right.
Look, try to get your friends out of the city. I don't know, anywhere my brother suggests you to go, and try to have an excuse to step away for a few minutes, and I'll talk to you guys. I should not be seen by him acting anything other than myself, and I will drag you all with me into the live stream if I have to act like my younger self in front of you.
I love her so much.
Just like
Is
fucking
an
embarrassed him.
understandable desire to not show us. All right, I'll do what I can.
Yeah, nothing in here is interesting anyways. Most of these things don't apply to your realm. Good luck.
I do think I just heard your brother talking about how interesting growing corn was, or a book about it. Yeah, I'm not going to doubt that.
Anastasia kind of like turns you around and pushes you out and walks off, or kind of scutters in her younger tiny legs to the other end and tries to hide.
Great.
And we're going to take our 10-minute break.
10 out of 10. She's doing great. Improved.
God.
Oh god. She's having a time, isn't she?
He's like, this is the fucking worst. Imagine reliving a life that an embarrassing time in your life, except you're conscious of the fact that it's terribly embarrassing. Oh.
Oh, I can also officially tell you, you now have the other person that is an NPC for the tower, though she doesn't have a choice.
She has no choice but to be in this tower.
You're here whether you like it or not. Get loud.
Join us.
There's a little tiny child in a ballerina outfit.
Tiny Anastasia. Imagine Cersei walking up to her and being like, Mom?
Well,
Mother?
I mean, important question. Was Victor taller than her?
That's such an important question.
They're around the same height.
Damn it! She's still taller than me!
God.
That's still pretty
How
good.
young is she? Jesus Christ.
I think Anastasia at this age, she was like 12, 13.
Okay. Because I will say, most 12 to 13-year-olds are not 2'9".
Well, she is Elven, first of all. So, like, she could be 12 in the sense of,
Okay, actually.
like, young.
Can actually be,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, granted,
fair
she's
enough.
half Elven, but still. Granted, I made Castilla tiny as hell in her. Oh god, she's in his poor growing face.
I love it.
She just remembers
Imagine
small
if he did have
things about him.
Imagine if he did have a corn growing phase, like a legit one, and it's just like, wow, mom, I want to be a farmer.
I really want to be a farmer. And everyone's just like, okay, well, here's some more seeds, I guess, that you're just gonna kill because you have everything else you've tried to grow. He's like,
But
no,
keep
the
them
corn is
entertained,
the
keep-
one.
No, someone goes and like sees that he kills all his plants and like replaces them with tiny saplings,
Oh.
like little seedlings.
This is me just putting character onto Morelle, even though I've never met her, but I feel like she would do that. Would be like, okay, let me just... They grew! You did such a great job, honey!
And then when he kills those, they keep replacing them with, there's somebody else growing them alongside him, and it just kind of, replaces them as he kills them.
Yeah.
God.
The characterization we are learning about this family in these 2 sessions alone.
It's so good.
I'm here for it.
He was such a little nerd.
Where's this man? I want our nerd father back!
I think we should give him the, we should distract him with the, Hauntings and Stick Heist book.
I mean, to be fair, that could be like a fiction book, or a non-fiction, whichever the one where it's not real.
Yeah.
It's like a made-up place called Stick Heist. It's a fantasy realm.
No, we give him the books we have on Stick Heist specifically, and give him if he ask him if he has a map, and if he can point to if he can figure out where Stick Heist is.
Oh God, it's
then
like
we'll tell him a secret. Then we'll tell him a secret, a chair secret, as a reward.
Oh.
That's like giving kids a "Where's Waldo" thing, but editing out Waldo.
You need to understand that this man is a nerd. And we're about to give him the biggest thing ever by giving him stuff he doesn't know.
That's okay. The universe resets anyway. Everything is fake. We're
we are giving this man cocaine.
We're Bill Cipher.
Educational crack.
Listen, he needs something to do before his childhood crush turns into a Primal.
Or his childhood crush's mom, and then she dies or something in the process.
One of the two. Either way, I think he's losing his childhood crush. So
yeah, she's probably gonna be dead.
We might as well give him something to enjoy before that happens.
Castilla probably has detailed drawings of plants and stuff from Stick Heist in her journal. She wants to dare opening that in front of him and be like, "Wow, look, I love plants so much."
It was part of your field study.
Look, this is a sleeping nettle. Castilla likes drawing pretty things, and flowers are pretty, except when you find out they're poisonous, and not to eat them when you're on the run, so.
It's the fun thing. You just start making plants. You just go, this might kill you if you happen to eat it.
So no, don't eat this. I've learned from experience.
I've just realized we can use Spiss as a test dummy.
Oh no, we're not. No.
How do we know if it's?
No, you know how back in the day, royals would have somebody to taste their food and stuff to make sure it wasn't poisonous.
Yeah, taste tester.
Yeah, taste tester. That's just.
That's not gonna work. Or.
Oh wait, no, Spiss can't.
Yeah,
and to be fair, there is a spell called detect poison.
First thing on the day, the person dies. And Spiss is like, "What, did you like me?"
You know what? No, this isn't a job for Spiss as the group. This is another get-rich-quick scheme for Spiss.
Oh no.
Like we find someone rich and then we poison them.
Yeah.
And prove it's not poison because Spiss eats it. I love it.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
And the funds that we get from the get-rich-quick scheme will be lost from having to pay off the court mage to not recognize the amulet the amulet that Spiss has.
No, you see, because we'll make our.
It could be under their shirt.
Yeah, we run on before that happens.
We'll eat it and then
Alfie, I didn't.
Okay. Leave the room while we investigate.
No wonder you're stalking me.
And then Spiss runs.
I love
it.
it.
I'm sorry, Alfie. I'm 30 minutes behind, bud. Sorry, Cat did not get his dinner on time, and I've been wondering why he's been pacing.
Oh no, baby.
A tragedy.
Oh, I should refill.
I know I'm 40 minutes late. You should. I'm gonna get ice cream after I feed the cat.
Ooh, fun.
That's so true. I should also refill my water. Drink it all very
I should
quickly.
also get water. While I'm
Which, water break.
Water break, everybody. Water break. Okay.
Oh wow, the break is
Here.
the break where we stop doing things is we can drink water. Wow, okay. Surprising.
Wow, we're actually taking care of ourselves and taking a break. Shocker. What's in there? I know I have to squash it first. Stop yelling at me. I need you guys to hear how loud he is. Can you speak for me? Yeah, I heard that. Ah, there you go. Okay, crisis averted. I almost just used the spoon I mixed the cat with the ice cream. Oh God. Ooh, it is a night. Huh, Rowan? That's a big spoon you got there. You good? You ready for more D&D, Rowan? Come on. No, you're gonna stay there? Okay.
Water required.
Water as well, and ice cream. Oh my God, has Guk ever had ice cream? This is important to me. Like, I have to say, is this common here?
Does ice cream exist in this universe? Yes or no?
Imagine if it didn't. We'd blow his mind. Hey, you want to try ice cream? What the hell's that?
You go, have I got an exciting reveal for you? I mean, if anybody had the create food or water spell, it doesn't actually specify that it can't be ice cream. It just says that the food is bland but nourishing. You could get crap ice cream and then make it better by like adding berries and yogurt and stuff to make it taste nicer.
Those flowers we totally should eat.
Mm.
We do know Anastasia's favorite food is parfaits. I do remember that.
Like some cakes. We're too busy making cakes and ice cream, and the problem, the primal just like happens
No.
without us.
That's how we get the primal to come out.
Oh,
by offering cakes and ice cream, and then we have a sit-down tea party.
Got it.
Drag Anastasia into it, you know.
Anastasia is hating every second of her life. We've dragged her into this hell.
She was here first.
Well, she'll somehow blame on us. She'll be like, "This, I don't know how this is your fault, but it is."
Why is it always you four?
When anything goes wrong in my life, somehow you four are always like literally around the corner.
I'm supposed to be dead, and now I can't even rest in peace.
One minute I was stuck in Paul's brain. The next minute I'm stuck in young me. At that age where I was barely old enough to form a thought. This music is very calm and adorable, and I can only wait for it to go horrifically wrong when everything goes wrong.
Yeah, I can't wait for the combat music to set in.
I think that's when we know when everything's gone horrendously wrong, when the music just starts going do 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 do, and you're like, oh shit.
We're just casually talking in the library, then it changes.
Like, oh fuck, death is upon us.
Just, we missed our call. Or no, we missed our sign.
Evil may be right outside this door. I cannot confirm or deny
We're too
that.
busy talking about porn.
Excuse me?
And no, not like porn, like corn, like actual corn.
Like corn gone. The food.
What Guk was obsessed over in the book.
Okay, that next time we gotta see him though. We gotta be like, wow, Guk, you don't want to talk about corn with us?
Somebody perfectly recite the book back to him about how to grow corn. Word for word.
The fitness gram pacer test.
Yeah, exactly like that. And see him just like in his mildly evil way that he probably will be when we see him, look a little bit confused but slightly impressed.
It's like not even from your realm. How do you know that?
Where the fuck did you get that book? Can I have it?
All right.
So,
Imagine if you would read it to Anastasia to go to bed.
that's why she dreads the phase.
We return.
I do not think Vel is back.
I'm back.
Oh,
I just got back.
Never mind then.
back to you, Owen.
All right.
You joined the group and now give us a word from Guk. Sorry, but
Victa is going to approach the group. Just go back to the group, and is going to nudge Cersei wherever she is.
I'm growing corn out of my hand. If I can. Yeah? Yeah. I whispered it a second time.
Yeah. And Victa is going to tap his head to try and imply telepathy.
Yes? Oh, right. You want me to listen? Right. Okay. Hold on. That's all telepathic. I will detect Victor's thoughts. What are you thinking?
Anastasia is here. Anastasia is here.
Mhm.
The one that we know. Caught in Aether life stream, stuck in memory.
Oh.
Wants to talk outside of city.
Mhm.
Need to hide. Make sure she is not seen by Guk, or else she will put us into live stream with her.
Just as this is happening, Ceci's looking at Victor and her expressions are changing as this is happening. She's like, oh, confused and then like interested and then like kind of a bit terrified at the concept of being dragged into the ether.
She will put us into the aether with her. Apparently, at this age, she was into tea parties and princesses, and does not want us to see that.
Sorry. She laughed out loud just for no reason to no one else but herself.
she's really into the porn right now.
I wonder what that D20 could be for.
Victor, you feel a book hit the back of your head.
Oh my god!
I love Anastasia so much.
Are you okay? I look like it hurt.
I'm going to assume looking behind shows Anastasia.
You see a small hint of her hair kind of poking out of one of the aisles.
Probably a middle finger too.
She can also read your mind.
Was the book a hardcover or a softcover?
They're all hardcover.
Oh,
damn!
Oh
that
no.
hurt.
I wanted to make that joke. Yeah, it'd be 1d4 since it's an improvised improvised weapon.
Okay. I will.
I'm gonna just did Guk or Sophia notice that at least?
No, Guk is enthralled in explaining the process of gathering, replanting, and
He loves corn.
corn, making tortillas out of corn.
He's so excited.
Priscilla
Making
could not be more enthralled.
All right, yeah.
She is happily listening. This is somebody's input up.
Victor's gonna take the book and put it somewhere that's not suspicious, like on the floor.
Just shove it onto a shelf randomly.
Do decimal system.
Telepathically, I will relay everything that Victor told me into Spis and Castilla's heads so they can hear exactly what I have been told. Which boils down to, we gotta ditch Guk.
Castilla in her head. I could always distract him with my journal. I have flowers and other things in here. You guys could go do that.
I look back to Victor telepathically. I still have to tech thoughts up, so I have to focus on certain people for it. I'm gonna focus on Victor and say, Victor, think in your head. Did Anastasia say she needed all of us? Because Castilla's thinking that maybe she could distract Guk with her book.
Are you saying that out loud?
No, telepathically in your head.
Okay, okay. Can you repeat what you just said?
Yes. Does Anastasia need all of us? Because Castilla is thinking about distracting Guk with her book.
Victor's gonna quickly shrug his shoulders and then look behind him, looking for Anastasia.
If I follow his gaze, can I see her?
There's no sign of her there anymore.
Can I sense her brain? Is she within 60 feet of me?
You can sense the slight amounts. Yeah, you would sense that she's nearby, but
If she's within 60 feet, I can connect to her mind. Can I connect to her mind and just ask her, do you need all of us? Or is 3 of us fine? Because Castilla's thinking she could distract Guk.
oh damn it, I picked the wrong one. Just take them out to, I don't know, the ocean of the shrine. One of this is their favorite places. Sophia's favorite place is the shrine, and Guk's was the ocean. One of them should distract them enough.
Okay.
I need to speak to all of you.
Sassy. Okay. Hi, Castilla, it's me again. Anastasia says that she needs all of us. And perhaps if we could bring Guk to the sea, he might be enthralled by that for a little bit, but we could step away while he's having some beach time.
I was about to say Guk and then fuck this whole thing up.
There was
Fenric.
another way where you can just put it on a stick, huh?
Fenric, sorry. Do you want to tell me more about... I'm curious, because I haven't really been to the ocean much myself. How would that work with the growing the corn there? Could you do that there? Could you maybe show me?
Oh, absolutely. It would not work with the salt water. It would just absolutely destroy your crops. 100%.
Hypothetically, I'm just asking, because Cersei is great at growing things. Do
You-
you want to go test for that further
I don't
with
know,
magical means?
seedlings, but sure. I mean, we can go. We can go. I'm down for taking you guys to see the sea at any time. It's a nice place. Um, we should probably hurry up. But yeah, come on, follow me.
It can be quick. I don't need to get you too in trouble.
And he leads you out of the library, outside of the village into the woods. The further on you go past these woods, they like I said, they're so big and they're so thick at the top that they cover up the sky entirely. They start to spread apart little by little, becoming more scarce. You pass. Oh, okay. I was like, did the bard just fart on me? You pass what looks like to be some sort of area where there's natural formations of rocks and monuments. Within the center, the shape of a crescent moon formed out of rock, and hints of crystals within the natural formation itself. It's a beautiful sight. And he takes you even further, and you reach this beach side. Finally, the sky is visible. This blue sky that just stretches, not a cloud to be seen. The sun beaming as it's starting to set. Not yet, but it's nearing. The water, a crystal clear and a deeper blue as it goes further in. The sand, the coloration is of a white pearlescence. This is my favorite place to go to. It's just nice, you know. It really breaks apart the dull that sometimes the forest gives. When you're so used to it, I know for people outside of the forest, it's fantastical. But I like this place. It also reminds me that you know, it may be a stretch to get out of here, but it's possible eventually, and to go see what else is out there. This is my favorite place to go to. The shrine is Sophia's favorite place to go. This is usually where we sneak off to.
It's beautiful. I'm trying to come up with a better word, but
Peaceful, thought-provoking. A break in everything.
So we're like at the beach, like by the water right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Spiss has kind of like hung back a little bit to pretend to get like a, I don't know, telepathic message. I don't know, some word. Um, she's gonna have her finger like to her. She's gonna put the finger, like use her little earring thing. And she's like a good bit away from everyone, out of like talking range into the group, she'll be like, should we just fake an emergency, a quick problem, and get out of here? Just kind of high seat stuff. Be right back.
That would be that would probably be the easiest way out. Easiest way to leave those two to it.
You're saying this out loud with the rest of the group?
Or how was
This
Spiss
is
saying
through the
that?
earring.
Through the earpiece. She's like far away.
Yeah, Spiss purposely stayed back out of earshot so she could use the earring, and expecting like a nod or a thumbs up.
Okay, with that extra context, yeah, Victor's just gonna do a quick nod.
Then I guess Spiss is gonna try and stroll up the most purposeful way she can. I hate to interrupt now that we've just arrived. However, Miss Castilla, we do have something we need to deal with real quick.
Right.
There's a
Okay.
minor situation that we need you to address. If you wouldn't mind.
And then Castilla's gonna be playing along. Please don't tell me it's August again.
Then I won't.
Great. Guk, Sophia, do you mind if I borrow them for a minute? Recurring problem, unfortunately, real quick, that we need to contact someone about.
Sure. Yeah, we'll just be here. We'll be waiting.
Yeah. Spiss gives
Terribly
like
sorry. Thank you.
Spiss gives like a quick little bow to them. Apologies for the rudeness, but duty calls. We will
Yep.
be
Yep.
right
It
back.
makes sense. Makes sense. Yep.
I don't like lying, so I'm okay. Goodbye.
And then she's gonna kind of like she's kind of like ushering Castilla.
Grab her by the arm, drag her.
She's ushering Castilla back where they came from.
Once we're far away, Castilla's gonna smile. I just kind of like lean into specific and go, "That was really good.
I don't know what
That
I'm
was
doing.
great. You're doing fantastic." Okay.
I just keep saying things and they're working.
You're doing great. It's political talk. That's all I got to do, basically. That is 90% of politics.
Oh, good.
Doing great. Better than I am.
As y'all head further into the woods, a bit of a distance, you're stopped as someone walks out from behind one of the trees. A small, younger girl, white hair and a pink tutu.
Oh my god. I love her.
You see, this is why I mentioned what your past self was in the phase of. It's kind of clear. Yet the book was not necessary.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cassie is trying so hard not to laugh. It is like physically painful on her face.
Look, we're all adults, and we were all children once. I Honestly, I was hoping that perhaps we would not meet again uh, until the possibility of an afterlife, unless one of you follows a god and then you go somewhere else. But besides that, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. It seems like some of these primals in your situation are draining slowly the ether from the live stream, and I got caught up in it, and now I'm here.
And is that the only drain to the live stream? That are you able to sense other drains, or is this just the one that you've got caught in?
While I was in the live stream down there, which I haven't been there for that long, but it seemed like there were areas that were considered danger zones. Mm. How do I explain this to people who haven't died yet?
Vic just died.
Right, but it's gone completely. You, hmm, you're kind of in a, well, you're within the live stream, and your material, but not. For those individuals who've had enough ether that completely integrating into the stream itself will cause an imbalance, we stay kind of like souls in an afterlife. Though I guess technically where I am, I would more consider it.
Limbo?
Yes, limbo. It's blue. It's bright. It's just a lot of like walking on a sea down there. But there are these areas that are blackened out. You can tell that there is a draining of ether. Well, curiosity got the best of me, and I observed it a little too close. And here I am, reliving a memory over and over and over again. And now I know it's because of a primal, which makes total sense. Unfortunately, if I stay here for too long, knowing primals, they don't believe in reusable ether. Once used up, it's gone. That's why primals were such a dangerous threat in my time.
If you, right, I primarily asked that because in the real world, we have reasons to suspect that Guk is trying to maybe attempting to merge the realms. As the Shadowfell and the Feywild are currently merging into the currently seemingly entering the material plane. Apparently.
That's strange. That's not something I would expect my brother to do, especially him. Are you sure?
With your father?
My father's a different individual, though I don't think he would do that either. And, well, not necessarily that he wouldn't, more like he doesn't really have the capabilities to do so.
But would Guk have the capabilities?
If he had wanted to, then yes. That being said, being within the live stream itself, I've learned a thing or two. This problem you're currently facing is an issue that is, well, we've been heading to for quite a while now. It's only been accelerated within the recent time. While in theory it will merge everything together, how do I say? If we were to theoretically believe that Guk was trying to bring about the past again, or our realm back into the material. You guys have nothing to do with us. Merging these realms wouldn't do any of that. Doesn't make any sense. Also, if you somehow did have something to do with us, it would be more of a turn back of time than a just, hey, I'm going to make the land how it used to be, but the people are still gone.
What are the
The normally proposed solution that was shot down because of ethical reasons, back when Asclepia was beginning to see its end, was sacrificing an entire other existence to bring about one that no longer exists.
Weird that was what we thought might be happening.
But this thinning through... These are things you would see at the very end. And I am speaking about within hours of everything shutting out. No, what's happening up there is an acceleration of what's been happening for quite a while. For example, the Feywild has had this issue where it's, you would know, Cersei. It's blackening.
Yeah.
The life force and ether is sickened.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, it seemed like there was some problem being accelerated because of Eden and its draining of the ethers, using it as a non-reusable energy source. But even after Eden has gone down, though it's slowed, it still continues. And that problem that the Fae has had has been way before Eden was even built. I don't doubt that my brother might be doing something, though if he is, it is very uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah, we got that whole rundown from Bob about it being not.
It is
his
suspected
thing.
that he may have gone into the deep end from an extended stay in Pandemonium. Considering that is the last place that we know of him, and suspicions based off of possible contact with the remains of a sending stone.
You know,
It was not keen for us to have been able to contact him.
You know, a lot of the supposed assholes, or Guk and his friends, a primary issue that they probably would never talk to you about unless they uncharacteristically were more open, live with what I would consider survivor's guilt. They had a mission to cleanse and fix everything, and they failed. And now we are here, still alive for some reason, though I disappeared way before their actions had finished. I don't really fall under the same survivor's guilt. Also, I'm not actually Anastasia, so I'm just a simulacrum. Guk, on the other hand, or Fenris. I feel like
His is likely the worst, yes.
Yes. He was a member of the seat of provocation, after all.
Oh, he made it.
Concept?
He was assigned the seat of peace.
Oh,
Poor boy. The one he didn't want.
because he was like, no, I can't. And then he did good. Oh.
Says, I want conquest. They're like, no, you're a good man.
You're a sweetheart. No.
You're just a nerd who likes corn.
The three individuals amongst the seats were Guk, the seat of peace, and then Sophia, the seat of conflict.
Oh. Damn.
And
It's
the most mysterious and absolutely important of them all, in my opinion, was Sabik, the seat of balance.
He was in charge that long. It's no wonder everybody was like mildly concerned when they thought that you'd taken over. He was like, yeah, if you'd managed to be in charge that long, and Duck got gotten a seat, and Sophia got a seat.
You know,
It's a
it
beat
is
guy.
quite strange that you're here. In fact, I would call it. How do I say? Actually, it makes perfect sense. And she points at your mask, Priscilla. Sabik was here that day. She was here during this entire situation. Yes.
This is Emily. I'm enthralled. This is close to me.
Sabik was a woman. I don't remember much of this day. I was quite young. But a lot happened. And today is the day my brother left. And, well, we never saw him until a while later when he finally decided to come back along with his companions. A primal rose. I don't know exactly who was the primal. I wasn't there. But Sabik was the one who, well, did what Sabik does.
Brought bounce.
Did you know that primals, they recreate the area around them to be that of a memory? It is a very crude form of creating a throne world. A throne world, if you don't know what that is what the gods tend to call their own afterlife. It is a world where the gods exist, since they cannot, by laws of the universe, come into materialization. It is forbidden. Primals are these strange, unnatural demigod creations, and they create what is considered a throne world, but not really, crafted of their memories. But you are reliving a memory, and that is very different. This is absolutely because of the influence of Pandemonium. Pandemonium seems to remember all. That being said, you being able to access this memory, that's strange in itself. But perhaps it has something to do with the fact that you have that mask. And this is a situation that Sabik has been in. Well, have you guys had any thoughts on maybe who is the primal?
I mean, I think we originally thought it was Sophia, but if Sophia became the chair or the seat in the future, then it's probably not her, which means Mama might end up being the primal, her mom.
So wait, I'm sorry. Can I clarify? Was it Sophia as the chair, or was it somebody else?
No, it's Fenris.
Because I thought I'm sorry.
I thought Sophia was Conquest, though, right?
No.
I heard the fear.
The fear.
Oh, Sophia was Conquest.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, Sophia could be the evil one.
Sophia, or her mother potentially.
Another thing I remember. Today was the day my father was exiled.
Oh, Grandpapa.
I don't like your dad. He is creepy.
Mean.
Ass. Overbearing.
Don't get me wrong.
I think you know more.
My father has his issues. Absolutely. Lots of them. But he became the way he did for my mother's sake. It doesn't make anything right. And I would still give him a peace of mind if I ever saw him again. But my mother's conditions were unique. And my father undoubtedly loved my mother. His little strange rituals and ways of running things were mostly for her sake. I don't know what's going to happen once you, solve everything. But I unfortunately cannot be around you for too much longer. You need to go back. One thing's for sure, I would try to stick close to them as much as I can. I don't think you're entirely wrong. One of them has to be the Primal.
Which means our next step must be going to the church. It means we're close to both Sophia and her mother. Her mother's supposed to be there at this time, and well, she'd be with us. Sophia would not.
I would take her to her favorite place first, and then the church. That's just how I would do things. You can alter what happens in this memory, and it will not change what actually happened.
None of this is real. That's what I've been saying the entire time.
But
We can do whatever we want.
if a primal discovers that you're affecting the memory in any way, or their domain, at least normally their domain, it will use its resources to exile you. And like an anatomy, form the ether within it to learn to fight against you, not allowing you to enter again, or at least making it incredibly difficult. Pay attention, Cersei.
Just looking, she's just like looking out at the sky, and she's like, "What?"
She saw a bird.
I may
not paying attention.
fully understand the decisions your mother made. Well, your Anastasia, the original, made. But becoming a primal is absolutely worse than anything I can ever imagine. Death does not compare. An afterlife within the underworld would not compare. You're locked in a form of agony for the rest of your creation. Even after death, all you do is sink back within the ether, only to wait to be summoned again. Your mind locked as it was that day, and your intentions and emotions turned into such a base form. And yet, deep inside, you still exist. Only to be a pain. Only to be a tumor on the realm.
It's like you're trying to warn me or something.
I'm trying to tell you that your mother absolutely did what she did to avoid that. Sometimes praise and worship is nice. Looking up to someone as a leader is different. But when they start seeing you as something else, something above, something different, that's when it becomes very dangerous. Though I will say, it still takes the right ingredients for it to happen. And while in my realm there was abundance of the right ingredients, it is very rare for it to happen in yours. I would go back. They're probably still waiting. I will try to stay at a distance. This form is limited, and I don't have any of my magic. And I don't know why I liked wearing tutu so much. It's not very comfortable.
Kids always have weird interests.
Okay, well, good luck. And she skitters off.
All right. Okay. Where was it that Sophia said was her favorite place?
The shrine, I think.
Shrine, right?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always ask her if she wants to go. I mean,
Considering it's apparently her favorite place, I doubt it would take much for convincing to get her. And I'm sure her and Guk are enjoying being able to enjoy each other's company.
They're debating corn and salt water.
yeah. God, I really hope this doesn't go tragically wrong.
I would not be surprised at that. To Castilla's corn, not.
What, everything ending terribly?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think putting pieces together with Rorik and Guk both leaving, one out of most likely willingness, the other not. I think it's safe to say something bad is going to happen. so we need to get on it.
Well, yeah, let's get this terrible thing started then, I guess.
Right, so you guys head back. You see Guk and Fenris and Sophia in the water, not fully, just about ankle deep. They're messing with these clams and opening them up, not forcefully, gently. And you hear, oh, there's another one. This one's actually really nice. Here. And Guk hands her a pearl.
Oh!
Pearls
God
here in
damn
play.
it!
I don't want to ruin the moment. Okay.
I mean, we can probably just stand here and wait for them to notice us. Though that might actually be weirder than announcing our presence.
It's true. That's true. Piss. You're I forgot your job title.
Okay. Assistant. Okay.
What's the one?
Spitz is kind of straight forward. And call out to the two of them. Thank you so much for your patience with us.
Oh, welcome back. I hope your problem was resolved.
Yes, until he decides to cause another one.
I need to say this. As soon as you guys said cause problems, Rowan the dog just came running up. Stuck his
Rowan
head
knows.
in my arm. Rowan's
here.
about to cause problems.
Rowan's the problem.
The primals arrived, guys. It's the dog. You look so smug about this. Rowan.
We obviously we don't want to tear you away too quickly from the beach, but we thought it might be nice to see the shrine too. Another place that you said was one of your favorites.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
I mean, we're not. Some of us aren't as religious as others, but there's always a certain beauty in that kind of place of worship and place of self-reflection and stuff. So I think it'd be quite nice to see if you'd be willing to show us.
Of course. Come on, it's over here. And Sophia kind of grabs your hand and guides you. You go back the way you came, essentially, and you stop at this area with a lot of rock formations. The crescent moon rock placed near the top of this small hill. The crescent moon rock itself has these jagged crystals sticking out of it, naturally forming. And parts of it kind of do that thing where you can see where the mineral is, but it's been smoothed out over time to be more of a glassy-like material. This is my favorite place. no one really comes here anymore but me and Fenris. No one really worships this god anymore. Ever since I can remember, it's mostly been about Raktika. And Fenris speaks up. Yep. But the shrine stays here, and we rediscovered it when the whole town was brought over, reminding us a history of a moment of our past. That being said, we're also not necessarily much believers in them, but it's still nice, and it's a quiet place away from everything.
So, do you know who the shrine is dedicated to, or who it was dedicated to?
Yes. The Fae once had this connection with a moon god. Though now it's questioned whether or not the moon god really existed. But their name was Mizu.
Whoa. Well, I already was gonna still be drawing this in her journal as we speak, but now she's doing it even further. Because
Though they're not really worshipped any longer. And sometimes it's said once a god is forgotten, they cease to exist.
Oh, that's a little sad, actually.
It's a balancing act. It ensures that one day the gods won't try to, well, get rid of us if we give them reason to, entirely at least. If there's no one to pray for them, there's no one to keep them in existence. You hear. No, go ahead.
Just if someone were to start praying for them again, would they come back? Do you think?
I don't think so. The Primals work that way, but it's because they're said to be incomplete. They don't really follow the rules the gods have given themselves. No. No, Mizu's now just a name. You would then hear footsteps. Behind you, coming into view, is an almost a unique sight into the future. A woman with long, very long silver hair. It is wavy. The skin color, the eyes, these elvish features that almost feel vastly different but familiar. Sophia. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, this is my mother. I'm assuming I probably need it back. Yes, I'm preparing myself for tonight's ritual, and I would like you to help me with getting dressed. These your friends? Yeah, they're here to learn about everything and make sure everything's okay. At least that's what I got from from what I heard. I figured.
Their terrible description of what they were doing.
This is gonna kind of step forward and do like a little bit of a bow. Yes, pleasure to meet you. This is Castilla, the new seat of balance. And we are her
Still drop her
assistants.
head.
Well, it's a pleasure. I'm not too familiar with the seats. I do know your roles.
The two here were showing us around everything. They were wonderful tour guides.
Would you like to join us? I'm assuming you're going to stay for the ritual.
That would be, if we are not intruding, I think that
No.
would be lovely.
Your friend's a friend, Riz. I'm sure you're fine.
This is gonna like look back to the others as if for confirmation that she's doing things right.
We'd love to join you. Gosh, my voice, sorry. We'd love to join you. And Crystal will like walk up and put a hand on Spish's shoulder of like the confirmation of you're doing great.
I'm sorry. It is rude of me to not present myself. My name is Cintamani.
Can we get a spelling, please?
Yes, Cintamani. Cintamani. Please join us. I'm sure my daughter and Fenris would enjoy the company.
Thank you. We'd we'd love to lead the way. What are we doing?
I like how we can tell like everybody's mood has just tanked post Anastasia conversation because we all know what's about to happen.
Like this, one of these two is probably gonna die.
And probably get the other killed in the process. And so we're all just like, yeah, we'd love to go.
We'd love to go to this thing that's definitely gonna go perfectly well and nothing is terrible is going to happen.
Yep.
And you follow along. You're sent back to the village, but not exactly in. Just outside is a house. Small, quaint, purposely. My house isn't very large compared to the rest. I've had it built with more natural resources instead of just mineral. The trees here give life and shelter, and I prefer to keep it that way. Also, it's just me and Sophia, so it doesn't require to consist of a lot of room.
I think it's lovely.
It's quaint.
Sophia, come quickly and help me put my makeup on. I have the attire too, and I will place that upon myself. You guys can stay here. I do have a wall that will allow us to still speak with giving me some privacy. She has one of those like fold out
Or like the bamboo screen type things.
yeah, similar.
Cover. There's cover. We're not going to be intruding on this one poor woman.
As they head around the other side, Fenris goes, I sure do hope you can stay for the ritual. It is tradition for here, and I would think for you, Castilla, it would be quite a learning process to learn what goes down. I haven't really been alive for the last ritual, since it's been quite a while since we have had a pure elf here. But what I'm told is it's quite a sight. Dance and a large bonfire, and foods. It's enjoyable.
Sounds lovely. I haven't seen many rituals myself, religious or otherwise. I'm very intrigued. And all that Cersei would hear in Castilla's head is, "This is a cult. This is a cult. This is a cult.
This is fucking cult.
This is cult stuff, guys." They're talking. Castilla's. Oh, go ahead. Go.
I was gonna say, in Spiss's head, you just hear, "I wonder if I can eat memory food."
Oh.
I wonder if memory food can be eaten.
A perfect thought, honestly. No note.
Castilla is finishing as they're standing there her sketch of the shrine in her journal. And he's including a sketch of Rorik, Sophia, Fenris, not Guk, Fenris, and Cintamani in it. Just in like the side or something with their name scrawled next to it.
Right. You would hear on the other side of that wall muffled speaking to each other between Cintamani and Sophia. And then you would hear singing. Oh, that does remind me too. And song. There is the ritual song is sung as well. She must be practicing.
Oh, like at the ritual?
Yes, she sings. The Shrine Maiden does a ritual dance and song it's out of respect for Raktika. Not a very long song, really. It is mostly a couple of lines repeated over and over again. A heartbeat without harmony. I believe it goes is moonlight without dark. The heart seeketh equilibrium, with balance will your word part. That's the saying.
And as Cintamani is practicing this song, is she singing it in common, or has Guk just basically, or has Fenris like given us the whole vibe of it, or could we hear that mildly being practiced, or is it in like a different language?
Since you've gotten here, you cannot tell if anyone has spoken anything but common. Whether that's a factor of everyone speaking common here or not, or if this memory you're being played through is allowing you to understand the language, whether or not you can understand it or not.
Right.
But you do hear those exact words being sung, but muffled slightly on the other end. I do not have the voice of a beautiful woman, so I will not be singing it. But
damn.
Oh, and you're up then.
Come on, Owen.
You remember the words, right?
No.
I mean, it sounds lovely. I don't think I've heard it before, but I guess that makes sense.
yeah, it would make sense. It's really a us thing. You know, I know I'm trained or appointed to teach Sophia magic, but I actually don't really know. I'm not really good at magic. I just tend to have a vast knowledge of how magic works, and it's done wonders for me. Being able to teach people, even though I can't do it myself.
What, like at all?
No, I'm. How do I say this? I have this rare condition where I am very few, often individuals tend to be born with no ether aptitude at all, and I just can't really use my ether to do much magics besides very basic forms of cantrips, and even then I use and he pulls out this like bracelet thing that he's wearing. This device is what allows me to do those things, so technically I'm not really casting them myself.
Bracelet? Oh. Sorry, I hope I didn't insult you at all earlier by like, I really wasn't trying to push the fact that I could cast spells in your face. I promise. I didn't know that you couldn't.
Oh no,
I feel awful.
I've come long terms that it's just not going to be my thing. I'm just not meant to be involved with magic at all. So, but I could learn other things and get good at something else. You know, the worst of people, the talentless, the most the less likely of individuals have risen to one of the seats multiple times, so it's possible for it to happen again.
I mean, don't tell anybody. Castilla's doing this in a joking manner. I can't really cast magic, so.
Oh.
I can maybe only do like a hideous laughter. And Cersei here has been the receiving on that. Multiple times.
Well, it's yeah.
I mean, it's a part of you, it's a part of me. But we all have, like you said, our own things. Whether we know it now or not. I had this whole emotional thing and I really don't have the words to put it together. I'm sorry.
No, I got the message through. I appreciate it. It's just it's more of a confirmation that it's still possible for me to reach that point.
We're lying to him.
You know, my mother really is not has never really made me feel bad for it or anything, or my sister for the fact. It is very rare to not be etherly aptitude, to not have high ether aptitude. It's just it was generally born with it. Honestly, the only person that's ever had an issue with it would be my father, but he wants the best for me, so he's I would assume he's more angry at the fact that I'm it's going to be more of a struggle for me to get there.
Well, that still doesn't need to represent your worth. What magic you're capable of on your own. Doesn't need to reflect what you're capable of doing in it. Right.
Well, I'll take your word for it. From the things I've learned, it does seem like it is very important here. After he says that, Sophia and Brain,
Cintamani.
Cintamani, come out from the other end. Cintamani wearing this elaborate shrine maiden's outfit, and she holds on her hand these fan, almost like with wings. Well, we should probably head out soon. It seems like the festival should be starting soon. We'll see you guys there, Miss Cintamani and Sophia. I do know you guys have to go straight to the church. Of course. Enjoy yourselves, please. I will make sure my performance is at its best.
Just very quickly, telepathically, I'll be like, should somebody, since we're kind of thinking that they're the ones, that one of them is going to turn, then maybe somebody should go with them, maybe? Like a nod or a shake of a head.
This is gonna like shake her head for a moment, I guess, because there's no real way for us to go with them without being like really weird and suspicious. We look forward to the performance.
What about Ram? Or something. If I have a chance to turn into something, I could turn into something. I just don't think we should let them go alone. It's very difficult to have this one-sided conversation.
Does Victor have Rem here?
Yes, but like
Can you communicate with Rem? I can't remember. Like
Vaguely.
when he goes away.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Okay. Okay.
Not a strong connection. And
Okay. You can like sense that he's like still alive, but you can't like talk to him. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's alive and general direction.
Right.
So he could come get us if
Nothing.
something happens.
Okay.
I guess, but like I don't see it. I do not really see a need because like I doubt anything's going to really happen along the way.
Yeah,
like,
in the like maybe 5 minutes we're going to the church.
I was just that Anastasia said to not let them out of our sight.
That's true.
Well, we could all like head out with them, kind of thing.
Like,
do they have any objections if we start to walk with them?
Like we're getting ready to go too, you know.
And we're also
we haven't been to the church.
Let's all carpool.
Yeah.
In their home. It's like it's weird not to leave with them.
Yeah, but it was just because the implication of their words seemed to be like, "We'll see you later." That's what like the implication felt like.
Yeah. God. How
We're
far
so
away
Can I
is the
just-
church?
guys.
Can I just stop following him?
Well, the problem is none of us have been to the church, so like we don't know where we're going.
Have we
are they weirded out?
Well, I will say, to be fair, Cintamani and Sophia are definitely going in a different direction than Fenris is going.
Oh no.
Have we?
Oh
shit.
No. Did we pass the church like on our way anywhere? Do we know where the church is?
You've been shown it at the beginning when Fenris was showing you things really fast. He did show you what the church looked like.
Do we know how far it is from here?
You're just outside the village. This house is built just outside the village.
Guys, we can split up. We can split up if we need to.
I think we send Rem with them just to keep an eye on things. Because if we split up, that's weird. And we don't want to alert, like, we want to be cautious and not alert anyone to Primal.
I just think somebody needs to, something or someone needs to follow them as role. I imagine they're walking and we're walking, and I'm like, somebody needs. I just think we got told not to let them out of our sight.
This is gonna like nudge Victor. To try and indicate.
Alright, yeah. I do suppose. Yeah, Victor's going to get Rem out of his bag. Alright. I need you to follow those two, but do not those two in the tree line, but do not do your best to not be seen by them. Stay in the tree lines behind and stay in the trees and stay as hidden as possible. But keep and if anything dangerous happens, come and find us. All right.
Rem does this thing where he like is on his back legs and he kind of does a salute.
Oh, him.
He goes off. I would like you to roll stealth for Rem.
All right.
Oh, wait. Are we still by Guk or no?
Yes.
Fuck. I was about to be like invisibility, but I don't want people to see me.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty.
Hey, yo.
A stealthy little boy.
He does have a plus 10.
All right.
He little.
He is bitty.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he's doing a real good job. And he's off. We can go back to my place first. I need to get some things. The ritual should be starting well, at least the festival will be starting at any point, and the ritual should be starting soon. Please come back in. And if you have any worry about my dad, he should already be at the church, so we won't really run into him
Oh,
at the festival.
he doesn't want to be seen by his dad. I don't like. Alfie, hey, Alfie, get out of there.
You head back to the big tower that's being partly built, and Fenris goes off to his room to retrieve some things he still needed. And as he breaks off and enters his room, well, welcome to kind of my home. At least it's not done. Off the side, Anastasia walks back into view.
Clear in a different entrance than the one that we came in, or
It seemed like she was already in here.
all right.
Cool.
Are you sure it's safe for you to be acting coherent?
He can't hear me. And I'm in a place where I would normally be. I can just pretend to feign ignorance and just walk off into my room until the ritual happens later.
That's fair.
Technically, I don't leave my room. I refuse. I had no interest in seeing whatever this ritual was back then. But being inside the house, out here in the hallways, is absolutely fine. I'm not out of place.
Okay. I have a feeling whatever terrible thing that we're looking for is going to happen at that ritual.
Most likely. Remember, do not feel bad about any of this. Well, don't feel like there was something you think you could have done. It is a reliving of a memory. It is something that has already happened.
And I know that you said you didn't know who the Primal was, but do you have any like future memory of like Guk talking about a friend who got brutally turned into a monster or brutally murdered by a monster or lived to tell the tale of almost being brutally murdered by a monster?
I will be 100% honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think a majority of my memories were left with Pearl. So I draw blanks in some of these areas.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't have Pearl. Pearl is on an airship.
I can vaguely remember that not ending well the last time.
Yeah, but this time, I met my biological dad. That's not important, but I feel like maybe I should tell you that.
Casually tells child, hey, yeah.
Hey, child, I met my dad.
You see Anastasia give you that face that it's a very specific face. The second you say you met your biological dad. Oh, there we go.
She's like, now's the fucking time. Tell me.
You tell me this now?
Yeah, that's the face. That's the face she gives you. What do you want? Do you want me to tell you things or confirm or?
I mean, no, he kind of he gave me a coin. I feel like he liked me enough to give me a coin. He's like all about luck, and it has a, you know.
I actually don't entirely remember which.
Oh, stop it! No, I don't. Okay, this feels like too much information. His name was Johnny, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Congrats,
I'm
Cersei. Your mom was a whore.
She
I'm
slept with
just
so many
messing
people.
with you. I've only
Oh,
ever
thank
been
God.
with one man.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Woman,
One
on the
man.
other hand.
I've been with many women.
Bisexual Anya confirmed? No.
Only one man.
Keep right mud.
He was fine. He was great. He asked me if I wanted alimony. Which I think he thought I was there exclusively for money, which would be really impressive considering I didn't know anything about him until I met him.
Well, I can tell you.
Yeah, I think that it is. I think that's why I changed it because I was like, that doesn't sound right. Like an alimony check.
You meant child support.
That's the one. Child support.
Sorry.
All I can tell you, and all I'm willing to tell you, is that I was young, and he was interesting. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I told him that you weren't around anymore, so don't worry about that. But I think that he really liked you a little bit. This is weird talking to like a 4-year-old about this, but you're not a 4-year-old, but you like it. It's irrelevant. I'm sorry. I just, when you're on a train of thought, and then suddenly the train of thought is like, oh, this thing happened, and then I just had to say it, and now I feel like we've gone completely left field out of where we were supposed to be.
You see her kind of turn white, and behind you, Fenris walks up. Hi, guys. Annie, I thought you weren't going to come out. Well, of course not. I just wanted to see what your friends were doing. And I'm going to head back into my room and play with my dolls. I'm not interested in any of this boring old person stuff out here. Bye. And she does like the speed walk out of there.
Still is covering her mouth, trying to not laugh.
Sorry, friends, that's my sister. She's not interested in any of these things. No, but she's nice.
She sees it in her own mind. Castilla's fully expecting a book to go right to the back of her head right now.
Or to the front of the head.
She's about to get a doll to the back of her skull.
You can definitely feel daggers being stared at the rest of you, though. We should hurry up. I got what I needed. Please. Yeah. We should. Here, let me show you the way. You head out. You now see what everyone was working on during the day. Everyone was working on something, it seemed. It was both a unison of building, assisting the construction of the city, and also the construction of the festival area, the center of this smaller city. A pillar of wood sits in the middle, and surrounding are individuals gathering and handing each other fruits and speaking amongst themselves. on the front end of where that bonfire essentially is, not lit yet, you do see standing there Rorik and Sophia is wearing what seems like a white version of her usual wear. She has her pearls on her ears, and she has a necklace with a much larger pearl.
I don't know if we saw it very well. Does it look like the one that got pulled out of the pond or the sea and gave to her? Or is it ornamental?
It seems similar in size.
Very, very quick turnaround into a necklace.
With my headcanon, that's the pearl that he gave her.
I can make a goddamn beaded lizard in 15 minutes. She can string a goddamn pearl on a necklace.
I was gonna say it is crudely made. It really is just pretty much that one pearl in what seems like to be put into a necklace.
Oh,
It's
Canon.
not like, fastened or anything.
Fair enough.
Adorable. Carry on.
Here, we can have a seat near the front. My mom would usually sit over here, but she's off on a mission, and she won't be able to be back. Well, supposedly she's supposed to be back sometime within the next week. So, if you came here to meet her, if you stay a couple of days, she'll probably be around. If not, we can always recontact you when she comes back. I know that's originally why you came here.
it's no trouble at all, honestly.
We'll be able to figure out what works best for schedules.
Well, I've never asked you guys. Anything you have questions about the things we do here? I've been walking you around the whole day, and I've kind of been showing you things and telling you about stuff. But I've never asked if there's anything intriguing you found, or if you had questions about anything, or if anything you found that would be of a concern to you, especially for the seat of balance.
He's like, were you doing your job?
Costello's kind of like, oh, right, I have to do something. Right, we can discuss after if you'd like. I feel bad. I don't want to interrupt any of this. I don't know when things are happening or not.
Oh, that's totally fine. I understand. Then you hear a silence as the large thump of the cane hits the stage area, this crudely made stage area. Everyone is gathered here today for the honorary yearly ritual. Before, we've done this out of respect for Raktika, but it always felt incomplete. And then fate shined upon us and gave us two more individuals who share the pure bloodline of the ancient elves, as my wife does. And finally, as the years have gone by, these rituals have felt much, much more complete than they were before, as the missing puzzle is placed. Friends, after the performance today, you will enjoy feasting upon the splendors that the land gives us. And to a bountiful year. To the next. And to the next. Please. Silence. Cintamani will perform the dance of Raktika. And Rorik steps out from the stage. Flames are lit, and so is the bonfire. Cintamani comes out in this white ceremonial dress with the fan. She begins to perform this dance. Intricate, unique, over and over singing. A heartbeat without harmony is moonlight without dark. The heart seeketh equilibrium. With balance will your worry part. You can feel as nature itself begins to dance along with her. The winds follow where the fan goes. The light breeze brings upon the waters from the ocean, even though it's still a distance away. There is absolutely natural magics being used in a way that is in balance, not forced. Druidic magic. And as she ends the performance, everyone stands and they do that bow. And so does she. Steps away. The bonfire lights even brighter. And people begin to talk amongst themselves, sharing foods and fruits. And Sophia runs down, joining the rest of you. Well, I'm glad you were here to see it. That's it. It is a small ritual, but it's done every year. Ever since we've gotten here, it's been done more traditionally. And it will be my turn next, after my mother decides that she is ready to retire.
Very nice. It's a very impressive dance.
We are told that me and my mother inherit this unique magic that's not really seen anywhere else. Most individuals possess magics formed through spells and ether manipulation, but ours comes from the land.
Very druidic indeed.
The old druids.
Druidic.
Definitely feel like druidic bards.
I don't think there was really ever a term for it. Druid sounds like it fits.
Oh no.
Oh, guys,
Given
we're
all the-
affecting.
I've-
We're
Shit.
giving the words. No.
We've changed the narrative. We could have called this something way cooler.
Wait. As like the dance comes to an end and they both get off the stage, can we see where Cintamani went?
Yeah. Cintamani has stepped off for a little bit, and you can see her coming back into the center. She's mingling with some people, still in her ceremonial dress.
Does she look okay? Like happy, sad,
She looks fine.
content?
Who's the goddamn primal?
Yeah. Does she look like she might turn into a monster at any second? Yes or no?
Roll your sense if someone can turn into a monster die.
All right.
Arcana.
Sure, why not? Go ahead, roll Arcana.
Animal handling.
Animal hand. Yeah. Acrobatics. She gotta do a
that's crap.
cartwheel.
Pretty accurate. It's only an 8.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know.
It's
Well,
better than
No
a 0.
idea.
with a large roll like that, even with an 8, you do sense something. The ether's always been very thick here. Perhaps because Agathel's always had large amounts of ether, plentifully. It is different from the realm you come from. But there's something you sense that's very familiar. For a split second, you feel the ether in the air twist. And a light shines in the corner. A rip in midair.
Whoa. With an 8?
You notice it slightly off.
It's pretty obvious.
As something slips out. A hard carapace.
Oh, stop. No.
Strange coloration.
I freaking hate these guys.
And before you can say anything, you hear someone shout out, "The guards! Get them! The warped!"
Oh, crap.
Still's blade is out.
A chaos breaks, people begin to run around, and more rips open. More of these insect-like warp that you've experienced before crawl out. Rorik steps up, and he slams one of them into the ground.
Hey, yo.
Quickly, get the
Oh,
Shrine
wait.
Maidens out of here.
Go, white boy, go.
Protect them at any cost. Sophia runs off with Cintamani. What are you doing?
Do we
Following them. We were told to not keep them out of our sight. So we are not keeping them out of our sight. We are following them.
Before we run, can Castilla Arcana something to pinpoint? I don't know how to ask this, but is the magical surge all around us, or is it in a certain section of the room?
Go ahead, roll an Arcana. Depending on how high you roll.
Fucker, Castilla!
Can't tell. Actually,
can I try and drag Duck out of the danger? Because he doesn't have magic.
he
He
is right
hasn't
next to
already
you.
run.
He looks alarmed as he's looking around, and you hear him say, "Oh, not again."
That was gonna break my heart.
Give me a second here. I don't think we... I don't think what's going on right here is properly.
What do you
Nice
mean?
calm music.
Such calm music.
Ah, so relaxing. Just another ritual to Ratika.
These bug creatures are just friendly worshippers.
You know, they heard the party and they wanted to come and join the bonfire.
Take advantage of the free food.
Exactly. Even if it's
Yes.
us.
I don't think that was right either. Whatever, that's better.
Mildly ominous.
we
It's
gotta-
more
we gotta
ominous than
stop.
our beautiful song.
Stop Guk in the middle of this and put a hand on his shoulder and go, everything will be all right, we promise. And then everything will be okay.
So then we leave.
Oh, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad.
We should follow, right? Right? Then? Yes?
Probably.
Do you take Guk with you? What are you doing?
Can we?
I mean, you can drag him along. He seems frozen in place right now.
Yeah.
Dennis,
Yeah.
Dennis, let's go. And Castile is trying to not panic and just be like, come on, it's fine.
You take Guk with you and you run off, tasting what little you can see of Sophia and Raktika.
Oh, spoilers.
Cintamani. No, it's not spoiler. I just got names twisted in my head. Cintamani. As you run off into the forest, you can hear the skirmishing happening behind you. And you run out. And you reach them. What's happening?
Warp.
Warp? Sophia, it's fine. That Rorik can handle them. And so can the village. I just need to get you to safety. Friends, you said you are a seat member. Can you perhaps help us get to our house?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Of course.
Those are not things to be trifled with.
Thank you. And as you go on, you can slightly hear the conflict happening since the house is just outside. You reach the home. Okay. I need you to do me a favor. I know it's much of me to ask, but can you take care of these two?
What are you gonna do?
I need to get back.
Back and do what?
Rorik's the only individual that can keep me safe. The church. There's a place inside the church that's it's a last resort. Unfortunately, the chamber is not very big and it cannot fit us all. But this has happened before. They're after me.
Why would they be after you?
It's my Ether aptitude. They warped the soldiers of the Titans. They feast on ether, but sometimes that's not enough. My ether aptitude is different. I believe it as a trait my race has. But I know for a fact that this village has not been attacked once until we got here. Rorik refuses to let me leave. He finds me priceless, and that my life should be preserved, along with my daughter. So regardless of the dangers we bring, he refuses to let us out.
And you want to go there? The church?
The furthest I am from my daughter, the safer she's gonna be. Her ether aptitude is not developed yet. And these creatures, they sense through ether alone.
This room in the church, it is a safe room, I presume?
It's more like a box.
To keep things from getting in, or?
It is designed to completely negate ether for a momentary time within. They will not be able to sense me while I'm there. And if they lose track of me, perhaps they'll leave. Please.
So it is a safe room. All right. Let's...
But allow at least one of us to come escort me.
I cannot ask you to put yourself in. And for a split second, she stopped speaking. And you feel it. Click, click. Two, three, four, crawling out. What do you do? Quick time. This is not going to be a. This isn't a on map fight. This is a in the head.
How grouped up are they?
They're two of them are together near the woods. One of them's kind of coming in, trying to sneak in from where the village is, and the other one is on the left of him, but not too close.
So a group of two and a group of two, basically.
Yeah.
Is there water nearby?
No, there is not.
Damn it. Great. Well, Castilla's pulling out her gun.
Okay. The two closest to us, is it the two trying to flank, or the two right in front?
The two right in front seem like they're not doing the best job of hiding themselves. The two that are grouped up behind, coming from the woods, seems like they're stealthily trying to come in.
All right, sick. I'm opening up combat with a moat charge on fireball and where is it? Fireball and ice knife.
All right, roll to see if you hit. You're hitting the who are you hitting?
I'm hit. I'm throwing the fireball ice knife at the two that are trying to sneak. That are sneaking behind us.
Okay, dexterity save. 20. Nope. And no.
Yeah, its save DC is 17. So.
Yep, they both fail.
All right. Okay, yeah. So 8d6 fire, 8d6 ice. All right. And those guys are gonna be frozen for a turn.
Are you using the moat combination?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta specify that. Using a moat.
I did this. I did the start. Apologies for not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
So yeah, I'm doing that fireball freeze thing.
Okay.
So yeah, either way, they still failed their dex saves.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they still failed the dex save.
Someone else can start taking their turn while I calculate.
While you're doing math.
I am rolling 16 dice.
Oh, have fun. Castilla would like to shoot either of the ones that are not being touched right now.
Okay, go for it. You pull out the ace of spades.
That's my first attack.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Do you remember how much ammo the ace had?
I have 13 left because I just refilled.
Okay.
So
that hits.
this is
26 absolutely hits.
Yep. Okay. And I don't think I get sneaked, so ignore that. I do get 16 piercing out of that.
Okay.
Is this thing still up?
It's still up. You do a hefty damage. It burns through one of the carapace shells and kind of splashes out the other end. The strange inky black liquid.
Well, attack number 2, 21.
Yeah, you saw it.
Okay. 18 piercing on the same one.
Piercing on the same one.
Get him down. Get him down.
Shot again. He's still up, but he's definitely limping.
Limping's better than police strength.
That is so true. Visually speaking, is there anyone that is like getting close to our NPCs, just so I don't have to name every single one that's with us right now? Like too close for comfort.
Sophia
or are they sort of...
and Guk seem to be already in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Cintamani's right in front of you. The ones in front being essentially not doing too good of a job hiding themselves are already fairly close, and the other two in the back are they're frozen solid right now.
Mm-hmm. They're ice picks. They're just ice balls right now.
And absolutely probably not going to have a fun time once they defrost with that amount of damage.
Yeah, once they explode.
Yeah.
They exploded mid-freeze, so it's just kind of this ball of goo.
I would save a boat charge for the incoming primal fight, but like you gotta admit, just fire the frozen frost. The fire bow is fucking sick.
It is.
Can I try and get...
I rolled really high for those, I gotta say.
You did.
We're in the zone. We knew something was coming, so we're all like, let's go.
We're fucking shit up.
Can I try and persuade Cintamani to go into the house with her daughter? Just even if it's just to be like, just while we can deal with these guys, I promise. Just
roll persuasion with advantage, not because it's going to be hard to convince her to go in, but because
Because you
she's
just saw what Victor did.
terrified right now, so.
Oh, okay. Too. That too. Okay, okay. I'm not very persuasive, but you know, it's a terrifying situation. Oh my god, oh my god. Natural 19! Plus 1. I'm really not very persuasive. Dirty 20.
You see her kind of shock back in for a second, and she nods. She's like, okay, okay. And she begins to run towards the entrance of the house.
And just to make sure that nothing jumps at her, I will, if it takes my turn, it takes my turn, I will body block her until she makes it to the door.
You're not at the front door. Are you running with her all the way?
I am following her.
Okay.
I trust my friends. I just saw what Victor did. Y'all can handle it. And I will, yeah, I will use, if it is my turn, I will do my turn and I will follow.
Okay.
Huh.
Biss, what are you doing?
Are we like close to fairly close to them?
You can run at them. You're at running distance.
Okay. Then Spiss is gonna run at one and go with the. Yeah, we'll go with the flail. Yeah, we'll use. Actually, Spiss is gonna. No, she's just gonna make an attack right now, I think. We won't rage yet. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 7 damage.
All right. You still got another attack.
Yes, I do. That's right. And then she's gonna take a. I don't think an 8 hits.
Unfortunately, with the nat 1, it just automatically fails.
Yeah, I don't think that hit. The beetle trips her.
So, 2 of them frozen completely solid and a ticking time bomb. One of them almost just crawling forward from the amount of bullet damage it's taken, and the other one pretty still bashed in, but currently in a conflict with you, Spiss. Cersei, you go and you fly with Cintamani heading towards the door. You see, as you reach the door, this strange sight. You've seen how something looks when it decloaks itself from invisibility.
Oh no.
But the way this thing does it is otherworldly. This almost pixelization into formation. As a large claw runs across. I want you to either make a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw. You get to choose which one you want.
They're both not great. Okay. Green dice time. I'm gonna go dexterity. I don't know if that changes the outcome of what happens, but I'm gonna go with dexterity. Oh no! It was a 10 plus 3, so 13.
You feel as this claw comes across and swipes, it hits you hard, slicing across your arm. It does 13 points of slicing damage, so not too much. This creature now formed, much larger than the other smaller insectoid creatures that you've fought in before. You've seen this creature before, but you've actively avoided it a long time ago back at the start. This is one of the larger versions of these things. These
The prison boys.
Creature that's designed to hunt invisible to the eye.
Oh no.
As you pick yourself up,
These Cthulhu-looking motherfuckers.
Pick yourself up from getting sliced. You turn around to help Cintamani in, and you see a head hit the ground.
Oh my god!
And the body along with it.
It's like terrible was gonna happen in that house, but not that.
And that's where we're gonna end the session for this.
Oh shit!
Jesse! During Pride Month! Oh my god.
In front of her daughter!
In front of Guk! In front of the kids! Oh my god!
Oh shit.
Alright, well, I think we know who the Primal is, guys, considering it had to be traumatic.
God, now I feel so bad because I made it run into the house, but I guess it must have happened regardless because that's how the universe works. But
no matter where we brought her,
it must have happened. Yeah, she was gonna die either way in front of her
Final
kid.
Destination. No matter what you do, death will come for you.
I love how Anastasia was like, guys, don't worry, whatever happened, happened. It's fine. And we're all thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a little thing, and now we're witnessing this.
A woman has been decapitated in front of her child.
God, I want to draw art of this so bad.
And now her child is about to become a primal out of her despair.
Like it was going so well outside.
I'm sorry for waking you. Dramatic things in D&D. I'm sorry for waking you.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, somebody got their head chopped off in here, and I won't say who, but you could probably guess.
You have 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
You'll get it right on the third. Ooh.
No matter what, you'll get it right on one of the guesses.
So I wonder if Guk has a hatred for Sadiq in this. If Sadiq is potentially have been here for this.
Ooh, if we're
like at this specific point of like Cintamani's head getting,
getting decapitated.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe
Jesus
Sadiq was
Christ.
supposed to protect her.
Of all ways I was expecting her to die, that was not it.
You know, out of all the scenes for you to draw, Emily, I
Yeah.
would prefer the scene that I proposed in general.
That would be cool, yes, but I also like having fun. I haven't gotten to draw dark art in a while, and I want to do.
Fair enough.
Let me do that, and then I'll do the cool one. Maybe I'll make that an art fight attack. How about that?
Not. These bugs, man, they're the bane of our existence. It's just out loud. It's just says you're like, Victor, it's back again.
Yeah, just a dead body behind her, and she's like, it's back again. Like
it's back again.
Help! It's again. We're all gonna be like, Susie's gonna be like, we're all gonna be low key a little calm about this, and Guk and Sophia are gonna be traumatized for life, even though this has already happened.
Crap. I
Way
hate
too
this
acclimated
thing.
to violence.
Oh no! Trust me, because
yeah, it's horrendous. Be prepared for next session because that's exactly what's gonna happen. Ceci's gonna fucking scream because she's never seen someone be decapitated before. That's real dramatic. Like she fakes being like funny and everything's hilarious and a joke, but someone get I couldn't even say it. Decapitated. Oh my god.
I really like Cintamani. She seems so down to earth and chill. Like,
and she seemed to
I was really rooting for her to be alive. So here's the thing, I hate to say it, Cintamani still could technically, I think it's very low now. She could technically primalize, in the sense of like this shit happened and using her last ounce of magic as her. Because, a few seconds after you're decapitated to be conscious, I hate to be that person.
That's true. And it's a very traumatic event.
Pour all of her energy into a protection for her daughter, thus goes a little crazy because she's also tied to the religion and the magic shit. Or it's Sophia because she just witnessed her mom died, and then that is like, I don't know. You got your mom decapitated in front of you. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is terrifying, and that is trauma. And I wouldn't be surprised if in her fear, anger, grief, whatever, boom, magic, you know? Either way, shit's fucked.
And then we're gonna have to fight a primal and this big bug guy.
Either way, we're fighting somebody we like.
You know, I'm now glad that I temporarily disabled the two of those guys, stalled them out for a turn or so, because we have a lot of issues here.
I think all of the party is gonna turn around and go, "Is everything? Oh my god,
everything's not okay."
Turn around, Cersei. Did you get her in the? Oh my god.
Well,
I also got a little hurt. I took 13 points of damage, but at least my head's still on my shoulder.
Oh, I took 13 points of damage, but Cintamani is decapitated behind me. It's fine.
Nobody panic.
She had commoner stats. Why?
Damn. Could take 13
Cersei could have gotten
points.
decapitated right there.
Well,
That's a
I
fun fact.
imagine that I fear, because I failed the deck save for sure. There's no way that 13 succeeded. I think it's because she was taller than me.
or the actual target, considering the
or you know the actual character who dies in this memory.
Which does that mean? If I had succeeded on that thing, would I have been able to stop her from dying in that moment? Would she have died in a different moment?
There's a chance she could have died in a different moment.
Oh
damn it!
God.
I could have made it less traumatic.
You could have been holding her daughter and then got decapitated, guys. That would have been way worse.
That's
the creature actually has a multi attack, and was just gonna go for another swipe.
Oh God.
God.
There were moments where you guys did exactly what I needed you to do.
you know,
you played right into my hands.
Well, sending her to the house like that was, but you going with her was smart. It was just that, I think there was another part, I forgot what it was, but you without me guiding you there, you just did exactly what I needed you to do, and I was like, all right.
Honestly, just like the one statement from Anastasia is just keep an eye on her. Like, all right, sec.
I will do
nothing but.
If we get to run into Anastasia again and she's like, so how'd it go? And we're all gonna be like, she got decapitated. Oh, just that?
Tell us that was an option.
Anastasia, for somebody who likes to stay in a room a lot, you sure are oblivious.
Well, you know, at least it'll be really easy to keep an eye on her now. She's not going.
Oh, really, Val?
Well, it's because she's.
Well, her aether's probably.
Her body's not even cold.
You know what's gonna suck is technically we now have to keep two sets of eyes on her because we have her fucking head and then we have her body. Who knows? Maybe the head leads to the primalization of Sophia, and Sophia cradles her mom's head, and then bam! Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm really into this right now. It is currently 11:30 at night. I am hyped on sugar, and this is Jesse. Sorry, Rowan. I'm not trying to hype you up. You're okay. You're doing great.
Can I do a quick interjection? Can I get the song one more time so I can write it down? Because I got like half of it.
What she sang during the thing?
Yeah. I got a heartbeat without harmony, a moonlight without dark.
A heartbeat.
No, but I need it now.
I just read it. Yeah.
I need it now.
Discord.
Please and thank you.
I was like, I know I can listen to it back, but I need it in my life.
Yes, Rowan. So I thank you for the kisses. I'm fine. I'm not angry. You're doing great. I am not angry.
Thank you.
It felt a lot longer than 4 lines.
Heartbeat without harmony is the moonlight without dark. The heart seeketh equilibrium with balance. You worry part. Your worried part, not you.
We live.
Huh. Cough. Is this certain phrases there that in 4 lines? I'm tying strings there, guys.
Worry part. Nice.
I do apologize. I do have to go since I have to get up and drive tomorrow.
Of course.
Jesse, thank you for the question. Thank you as always. You?
Next session should absolutely be the end of this first part for the raid. So
Great!
Yay.
So fun.
I'm back.
Thank you, Jesse. See you guys next week.
see you guys next week.
Bye.
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 Thank you, Jess.
Mm-hmm.